A very warm welcome to the official start of Chief Justice Ian Cayley's tenure. The ceremony, such as it is very short. There is an instrument of appointment which I will sign in a moment, and which I will then hand to the new Chief Justice. At that point he becomes Chief Justice as soon as I've signed it. There is no swearing in as such, because the oath which you took when you became a Justice is the same oath that applies whether you're a Justice of the Supreme Court or Chief Justice in the Supreme Court. I will then invite the new Chief Justice to say a few words, and that is the end of the formal part, and then there'll be tea and coffee for everybody who's got time to stay for that. Right, so Ian, come up and join me. Sit down. So what I'm going to do now is to sign the instrument of appointment of the new Chief Justice. And I will now give this to you, and you are now Chief Justice of Bermuda. Congratulations. And if you'd like to say a few words, I know the media would be grateful if you do it in front of their microphones.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to say a very few words. Firstly, I would like to say that it's a great honor and privilege to be appointed Chief Justice. Bermuda is a special jurisdiction to me personally, having been born here, but I think it's also fair to say that Bermuda is one of the most respected legal jurisdictions in the Atlantic and Caribbean region, and so it's a great honor to head up the judicial system here. I would also like to express my gratitude not just to His Excellency, who has seen fit to appoint me, but also to the Premier and Leader of the Opposition, who were consulted prior to my appointment and who did not object to my appointment. I think that augurs well, because it means that I can do my duties in accordance with the judicial oath and do right to all manner of people according to the usages and laws of Bermuda without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I would also like to say this, that this occasion is not really about me. This occasion is about the judicial and legal system of Bermuda and the duty of judges to do justice in a way that is fair to all the people who come before the courts. And I'm very mindful of the fact that Bermuda is a diverse community made up not just of Bermudians, but of people who have come to Bermuda to work, and also we serve a number of international companies and entities that are owned by people in various parts of the world. And so the judicial system has to serve very diverse interests. And I hope that I will be able to continue the very good work that my predecessor, Justice Ground, did in leading a judicial system that has become firm, fair, and efficient in all of its areas. In doing my work, I will be part of a team, and in reality, no Chief Justice can do anything by himself or herself. I have a very important team of fellow judges, some of whom perhaps some may regard as having much more star quality than myself. I also have a very strong administrative support team. And so as a team, together with those people who the courts depend on, the lawyers, the various different support services, the police, the prison service that we interact with, I hope that Bermuda's judicial system will go from strength to strength. Finally, I must thank my family for the support that they have given me. Without their influence and support, I would not be here today. And in particular, my father, who encouraged me to do law at a time when I was completely clueless as to what I was going to do with my life. And thank you all for coming here and lending your support, and I look forward to working with you in the months and years ahead. Thank you.
Okay, it only rests for me to do one thing. I think I ought to apologise for the Government House weather. And April here is clearly doing what people say sometimes happens in March in England. It comes in as a lion and goes out as a lamb. That will not, of course, apply to the tenure of our new Chief Justice. There's tea and coffee at the back. Please come and have some, if you've got time to stay.